We love to have fun to end the week, and that's exactly what we're doing on today's show. Stopping at the Exploration Place for a great, cool exhibit all around video games, the history of them over the years, and I mean, I'm sure you have a connection to some kind of system, whether it's the N64, PS1, 2, 3, 4, Wii. It's all there on display, and you're going to see all that and more on CKPG Today. It's time to play today at the Exploration Place inside the feature exhibit, which is on now all around video games. We're going to tell you about it today with Chad. Great to see you.
Great to see you, Caden, as always.
Yeah, thanks for having us here. Tell me a little bit about this one in particular.
Oh, Game Changers. We've been drooling over this exhibit for years and years, Caden, and we finally had the opportunity to bring it in. It's all the history and evolution of video games. It's got some great playable features, some fun interactive, some great information that a lot of people probably don't realize. And I mean, let's face it, there's some game nerds out there and all of us, and they'll be like, psh, I could have told you that.
Well, but the thing is, that's interesting is like, we took a walk through to the backside where we're starting today. And some of the things are like, I remember that. Some of the things I'm like, I remember that.
Yeah,
and they're all different. Everyone's got a different experience with video games over the time.
100%. I mean, I think we were talking about the Super Nintendo versus the NES, and I was from the NES generation, and all the things past that. I played a little bit, but not as much as some folks in here, right?
So you get a taste for it all today, starting in 1947, where it was all kind of made, the grandfather of all video games. I don't remember that, Chad.
No, neither. I mean, I wasn't paying attention at that time, I guess, right? But that's a neat one because I believe the first game actually was projected onto an oscilloscope, and it was a tennis for two.
Okay, is that the projection?
No, that's sort of the projection. Okay. It goes into it in another area over here, but it all fits in physics of things that are way over my head, but they're demonstrating all sorts of things. And then someone went, hey, we can entertain some folks with this stuff too.
I like it. So yeah, it continues to grow in 1962, the first video game, and then the first arcade game, which is actually part of the exhibit as well.
Which is also part of the exhibit, and it's got a beautiful, that blue finish on it is just gorgeous, I think.
Yeah, I think they got the first Macintosh computer.
They may have.
Inspired by this.
I think so, yeah. And I mean, think about that. Coin-operated video games changed the world, really.
It changed everybody.
It changed everybody. I mean, I grew up in arcades a lot, probably more than looking back I should have, but...
Wow. At least you got out of the house.
Exactly.
Now we don't.
Exactly. It's all at home now. So yeah, exactly. I had to walk to the arcade too.
Oh my God, well there you go. Heel Toe Express, 1972. Take me away on this one. The first
Ding
home
dong,
video
it's
game?
Pong. Yes, Pong, exactly.
Okay.
And I'm sure you've seen Pong. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Simple.
Boom. Exactly.
But a cool video game.
And that's the great thing is that you get how simple all of these things started, right? I mean, it goes through the evolution of like 8-bit video games and 8-bit music and bit tunes and things like that, right?
Yeah, then you get, of course, down to Space Invaders, which is a very iconic part of history.
And which is also playable in here. The fix was in.
It's getting harder.
It is. Well, they get faster, right? As they go down. And I'm trying to remember the trick. I seem to remember I used to hide behind the barricade and get a little shooting hole.
You get 3 lives?
Yeah, you do.
Space Invaders, 1978. The picture of the arcade machine is there too. Game over. Sorry, Chad.
That's okay. That's okay. One of my favorites is when the parents are in with their kids, and their kids are waiting to play, and they're like, come on, can I play? And it's like, just a second. I'm almost done. I have another life.
I got 580 on the first life.
Oh, on the first life. So you already beat me.
Job is done. Pac-Man. 1980. Is that
Right?
sad to think about? Like,
It is sad to think about.
it's an ageless wonder, though, really.
Exactly. Well, I was 1 year old when it came out.
Holy moly.
Right. So, but it's a fun one, and it's a classic. It's also playable.
Okay, 1983 is
The
another
home
key date.
consoles. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Lots of people will remember this.
Oh, the Game Boy.
Nintendo releasing the
Now-
8-bit.
Do you remember? Did you ever have issues of Game Boy versus Sega Game Gear? That
So-
Nintendo versus Sega was such a big thing.
I think I
right?
missed the debate. Thank goodness.
Okay, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I mean, it ended friendships
I
there.
know I was a Pokemon Ruby Red kind of guy, though. I know that much. Super Mario, Chad. Are you a truther? A Mario truther?
Oh, I am.
I can tell Chad's in his element right now. Something about that, eh? The sounds, ageless.
And that's such a fun part about this is when you go to the different levels
Yeah.
as well.
1985, Super Mario. Is it Mario or Mario?
It's the Mario. Do.
That was pretty good.
You want to try?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That's awful. That was awful. You can tell my
It's a bit of a
experience here.
workout,
Yeah,
though, right?
you know what? I'm more with the Game Boy than
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, now
Now
you're
I'm the princess. So everyone
Give it
knows.
a little twirl. Give it a little twirl.
Little twirl. Okay.
There you go. Nice,
Like
nice.
that. It's not the first time I've been on in a dress on the show.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Internet rising 1990. It's kind of crazy how long video games were around before the internet.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I know the world existed before the internet,
Not
but
for me,
I
but-
don't really remember it at this point.
It is hard to think about. The death of the cartridge is another
Yes,
cool one
and
here.
the CDs. Yes, exactly. Well, and again, that's one of the things that when you get these nostalgic moments of people remembering their NES and the cartridge and having to go
Yeah,
in the
dust.
cartridge before playing it, you know. So these are troubles that the spoiled youth of today don't need to relive, or maybe they should relive it.
Maybe they should just a little bit.
Exactly.
Another dimension, N64.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
The first true 3D game. The first mobile game. This is actually surprising.
That is
1997.
very surprising because I mean, think about how often mobile games come into our life these days,
So often.
and it's sparked
There's a
this
new one
huge
released
industry
every minute, I feel like.
right? Fun fact: Prince George Local had one of the biggest mobile game companies in all of Canada.
Who?
Eastside Games. Josh Nilsson.
Really? I did not know this.
Willow River born and bred Josh Nilsson. Yes.
There you go. Learning
Eastside
together.
Games.
Okay.
Excellent.
X Factor. Everyone knows the Xbox.
Yes.
2001. And then we
Steam.
go. Yeah.
I mean, Steam changed
Honestly,
the way.
yeah, that is underrated.
And now, I mean, do people even buy physical games
yeah, I
anymore?
don't.
Or is it all downloaded?
Well, they
Right?
started that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just gotta
I mean,
think.
it made like gift giving really easy because you just got a
did.
Steam card.
Or sad though.
Or sad.
Yeah. Keep moving along here. And lots of people remember all of this stuff. Kind of the cool one here is virtual reality,
Oh, right.
like 2014.
Yes.
That's a pretty key date.
When you put on a VR headset, do you get all dizzy? Do you get disoriented?
Well-
Because some people, it definitely does. I do. Is that Pikachu? It is
It is.
Pikachu. Nice.
You want to make the Pika sound?
Pika, Pika.
You can
There
do
we
it.
go.
This guy's been around the block. And then, okay, players living with physical impairments begin using the adaptive controller. That's cool.
Yeah, no, exactly. Inclusivity. I mean,
Yep.
okay, you can also look at it in the jaded way and say increased market.
Yep.
But I prefer to think inclusivity, right?
So.
You know?
The most significant probably, and then where this ends, is the digital side of things. The
Yes.
digital-only consoles. That is where the kind of the chapter ends. We don't know what lies beyond the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. There's some rumors going around that consoles are dead soon.
Really?
But yeah, like Xbox, I don't know what the
I
future.
mean, they're going to end up in the museum here, right?
That is so sad to think
Isn't
about.
that sad? But it's
Yeah.
also, it just shows you, you know, how things change
It
in the
is
world.
true.
But it's fun. It's fun to bring out the old Atari systems every now and then.
We're gonna go for it. This is the grand finale.
Yeah.
Chad, make sure you pick a good song, so if we get sued, it's gonna be worth it.
Nice. I feel like such a rock star when I do beginner, though.
Yeah, but we don't want to make it a good thing, God forbid. Oh boy, here we go. Oh yeah.
Ah!
Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've done this.
Ah!
Here we go. That's a friend.
Ah!
School.
Ah!
Alice Cooper has been to Prince George before.
And he's supposed to be again. He's supposed to come back when he canceled his show for COVID. He promised he'd come back. Ah!
Chad,
Ah!
we should have left you on beginner.
That's what I was trying to tell you, Caden. Oh.
Oh, you can't do the star power. Okay, well, I think we know who won.
I think you won.
Thank you very much. I should have held the end note, though.
Sorry, Mr. Cooper.
Just a taste of what you can expect here at the Game
You
Changers
annihilated me all throughout everything.
exhibit. Sweat. It's a real concert. Come check it out here on Exploration Place until April. So you want to get here while you
April
can.
15th.
April 15th.
Last day.
Okay,
Yep.
there you go. Be here or be square.
And don't challenge this guy to a game of Guitar Hero.
Might just catch me here. All right, folks, drum rolls at home, please, or at least aggressive table tapping. It's time to wrap up the High Stakes Hockey Hall. Viewers across northern British Columbia prove you can, in fact, become a high roller without ever leaving your couch. You watched, you texted, you spun the roulette wheel with us, and our grand prize winner, a big congratulations to Earl Fowley, who has taken home a trip for two to a pro hockey game in Vancouver on April 7th, a fancy two-night stay at the Rosedale on Robson Suite Hotel, plus prizes from our amazing sponsors as well, Glacier Glass, Factory Direct Furniture, and Beldoon Homes. Congratulations to Earl Fowley. You're heading to the big game, and thanks to everyone who played along for rolling with us here on CKPG Today. Bringing you inside Studio 2880 for a great exhibition on right now called the Wildlife Cafe. We're going to tell you about it with the artist behind it, Terrill Bodner, who joins us on the show today. Thanks for making the time to chat.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's fun to be here.
This is great. Fantastic work here on the wall behind us. Tell me a little bit about the thought behind this themed exhibition here.
Well, I wasn't really thinking of doing an exhibition. It started out, all I wanted to do was paint a Christmas card.
Oh, wow. Okay, so one small piece turned into this?
One small piece, the barista Brew, the bear, one of my favorite animals when I used to photograph them.
Wow.
I still do. But I made the one card, and it was so much fun to paint one painting. I thought, well, maybe two cards, just a little variety. So I did the deer with the wreath around its neck. Yeah. So I had my ideas for the Christmas cards. So my niece, Kendall Laney, she saw that and she said, you should make a calendar.
Well, I think this is one of the most Northern BC centered exhibitions I've ever seen. Like really, you capture it all. There's animals doing human things. There's some of my favorite, by the way. I am a sucker for that. And then you got the centerpiece here, which I say is reminiscent of the iconic dogs playing poker theme, but Northern BC centered instead. Did you have that in mind, or was this just all kind of came together?
No, I did the 12 for a calendar, and then that was kind of like, ooh, you only have a few months to get those painted up and to the printer and back. And then I was in talking to Lisa at Studio 2880, and she loved the idea of putting these all out, and I thought, it needs a centerpiece. So I thought I'd try something a little larger, 24 by 36, and bring in a few more animals, and
I like it. It's fantastic work here. Tell me about like a centerpiece like this, the big one behind us. How long did you work on that for? Because there's a lot of details in here, the shading on the animals. I mean, you're really familiar with the animals based on your photography, but like, how long did it take to paint something like that?
that one was probably a couple months because the calendar was out in October for the markets, and I finished it just before the end of December. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did it feel good when you were done? You're like, finally?
Well, yeah, because actually I took it to Two Rivers Gallery for their Whimsy and Wonder event in November.
I remember seeing it there,
I saw it there.
Yep.
And it was, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy or something, but it was not finished, and I told people it's not finished, and what I wanted to get their feelings for it, like what do you think is missing or whatever, and somebody said that, well, the eyeball is a little too bright white, so I toned it down to gray.
Okay, just little things.
Little things like that. But what really came out of it, just putting it there behind in the market, was people were coming and saying, oh, they would make that connection of the wildlife and just having coffee in the community and everything.
Yeah.
One of the things that hit me was, remember we had postal strike and all that kind of unrest and stuff. And when I looked at it, there's two predators and two prey. And if they can come to the table, why can't we? Like the frustration of all this butting heads.
Oh, wow. So there's a lot of thought behind it.
Oh, that came out after I started painting it, but I could see it in my painting. Others saw things like that in it, or just the community of all the wild animals that we love. You know, they just come together.
Yeah.
Someone said that they might go to Timmy's, but they're better at hiding their, or disposing of their cups, and
Well, maybe.
we might leave them wherever.
And maybe they can win on Roll Up the Rim, too.
That's
yeah,
right. Yeah, it's this time. Maybe they are.
Okay, a little bit about you for those that don't know, Terrill. Talk to me about the work that you do behind the camera, also as being an artist, because you do a lot here. Kind of give a little synopsis of people who don't know you.
Oh, well, I've been here since 1972. Went to high school here and got married, had kids. I worked in admin most of my life and finally decided I didn't need a desk job anymore. I need to get out there. And the camera was kind of my salvation, and I did a photography business for 15 years. I'm still photographing wildlife and auroras. I do a lot of auroras, take people out for that too. Lots of fun. And then I just got into painting. I had a friend tell me 15 years ago, when I was into photography, she said, so what are you going to do after photography? And I was like, what? No, this is my life.
And you're like, well...
Yeah, well, probably paint. And so I did.
What's your tip to someone trying painting, trying it out? Like, I mean, it sounds like you use photography as a jumping off point to get into this, but what would you say to someone out there being like, oh, maybe I'm good at the photography thing, or I've always wanted to try painting? What would your advice be?
Oh, do it. Play. Just be a child. Don't be afraid. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, this exhibit is on for about a month here at Studio 2880. You can come check it out. There's a bunch of goodies here on the table, as well as pictures you can buy, calendars. You got anything else you're working? Coloring book too?
Coloring book.
Oh my goodness. Great. Fun for the whole family.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for what you do. I guess, you know what, one way to end this, Terrill, I got to ask, you got a lot of animals included here. Do you have a favorite one you love to photograph or paint the most?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you, at the show, I had an artist ask me, so out of all the animals here, which is your spirit animal?
Okay.
And I never thought about that until she asked the question, but I thought, wow, what a great question. And I immediately looked at her and said, oh, it's the moose. Like,
there
just
you go.
like that, it's the moose. Yeah, so if people know me, they know I could probably be like a moose, strong, silent, going about my business.
Well, hey, that's a pretty good animal to have as your spirit animal.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, and I've painted it. This pumpkin spice latte is one of them here, and the moose was in the main one. So yeah, probably the moose.
I like it.
Yeah.
True Northern BC flavor. Come check it out here at Studio 2080. It's on until about mid-April, so make your way here and check it out while you can. Thanks, Terrill.
Thank you.
Taking a look outside at our CKPG snapshot of the day from Ann Spears. Real cuddly looking one today, for sure. An otter along the side of the river here. Look at its fur, its coat looks so smooth. It's just chilling, basking in the sun, as we all love to do, of course. This is on the Nechako River, by the way, but these otters, you should also know, are not friendly. So don't try and cuddle up next to them, even though they do look pretty cute in photos like this one. Great job, Ann, for capturing this. If you have a snapshot, folks, we'd love to see yours. Snapshot@ckpg.com is our email where you can send your weekend adventures. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca.
No matter what period of time you live in, there's a great conspiracy going around, right? And then you look back on it like a number of years later and you're like, that was crazy. Today we're looking back on one that I guarantee you'll probably think the same. The lizard people theory. You heard this one? Well, we're going to learn about it today in history.
Taking a look back at 2003, as the headline reads, Queen Liz is a lizard, of course. You might remember this lizard people theory. This is one of the many conspiracies over recent years that have consumed people. Yes, a man here pictured, David Icke, was a man behind the reptile people as global leaders theory. That's right. He zips around the wonders of the world to collect proof of the alien conspiracy ruling us. And then he hosts sessions where he tells people why he's right. Of course, as we all know how this played out, definitely an interesting look back in history, to say the least.
I mean, a lizard people theory, I know there's some crazy ones out there, but I mean, come on. Come on. Anyways, thanks so much for spending time with us this week. It's been a joy. Congratulations to our winner of the high stakes hockey haul as well. I'm sure you'll have a great time in Vancouver watching hockey, whether you cheer for the home team or the away team in that particular game. That's up to you. Thanks so much for watching this week. We'll see you after the weekend, folks. Bye for now.